Hi, it's Katarina Eva here. I'm independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Scotland, in Edinburgh. So if you are in area, you have to definitely sign in for my newsletter to know exactly what's going on in my Stampin' Up world about classes and some events. And today I recreate card we made yesterday on my Facebook Monday event. I run every single Monday at 4:30 London time. So you can join us, or you can also watch later in YouTube or in my Facebook group. You can join. I put the link below the video. So this is the card, one of the cards we made yesterday, and as you can see, it's very simple, but I love it. I think most incredible thing in Stampin' Up is the color coordination. So I want to make some cards to highlight this color coordination. So on this card we have the crumb cake base. Oh, sorry, I have glue on my nail. So you have the crumb cake base, and on this base you have pink pirouette, sweet sugar plum, and this is in color, it will be retirement soon, rich raspberry, and this is the piece from 4x3 memory and more card we have in Sweet Soiree, a free celebration set, and the stamp set is called Lots of Lavender. Also you can see the full box and other stamps, so you have some like watercolor look stamps here, and I will show you how to make the card with them. But on this sample card I just make a heat emboss, so you can see this shiny metallic look. And actually I don't know where I put my copper embossing powder, so I use gold, and I use just scraps of copper foil paper. My inspiration also was to just use my ink colors, make some cards for friends. So as you can see, I don't have any sentiment. You can add the sentiment, whatever you want. You can stamp it, you can add additional piece of paper. So I just decide, you know, we need to use this paper, we need to use this stuff. So I will show you the cards from Memory and More. I have one video of when I show all the cards from the sets. One size is 4x3 and this larger size is 4x6. And actually I discovered Memory and More cards not so far away, and I right now totally obsessed with them. I know with upcoming catalog in June I will probably stuck with every single Memory and More cards, because they are so easy to make projects and albums, and I love to make albums and all this folded stuff. So this is the card we made yesterday during Facebook Live, and as you can see, there is some difference, not only with colors and some stripes of paper, but also with stamping. So base is the same. This is the crumb cake, and then I just use the scraps of cardstock I have, so I just arrange them. And this is Marina Mist, Soft Sky, Old Olive, and the card also from Sweet Soiree Memory and More card pack, a free during celebration. And in this card I add the scraps from gold glimmer paper And also I stamp using rich raspberry ink directly, so you can see the difference. I think this card is super elegant and I actually totally in love in this card. But I was thinking that today we will make another one. So I prepared the base already, and you can find all dimensions both in centimeters, in inches, and also in imperial. I think this is the size of A4 paper you can have in States. So I make all dimensions, all kind of dimensions on my blog post, so you can find them easily, and link to my blog is in the description below. So this is the crumb cake base. Because I'm in UK, it's a slightly different size, but basically it's half of A4 cardstock cut in the half and fold. And I already choose the colors we will use today, because this is very fast presentation. I'm trying something different. So this is the same card we used yesterday, and I, as you can see, just choose few colors from my scraps, and I make some, I think, maybe interesting arrangements. So this is the garden green, pear pizzazz, and I add also actually I think I first think about this arrangement. So is garden green, Bermuda Bay, and pear pizzazz, and I will show you how to make actually this card, because yes, this is my idea. I always had to take like copy paper or my not super tidy paper to cut them to the size and then glue the scraps, the stripes. But this time I was thinking, no, you know, I'm using 2 layers of paper, this is a wasting of paper, and I want to make this project really in budget and don't use more materials. So I come up with idea like this. So first I of course flip over all my paper. So this is the back side, and I'm using tearing tape to actually connect the pieces, and I'm choosing which edge, this short edge, is more nice. So as you can see, this edge is a little bit destroyed, and I'm using this nice edge, and I'm trying to lie these edges together here. So this is the straight line. Maybe I will show you with some ruler. So if you can use also ruler if you have problem with lining. And then I'm just pushing this piece of paper to be directly edge to edge with another piece, and I connect it like this. So you can use also the ruler to just make these things a little bit easier for you. And I'm surprised, but this method works super fast, and actually you can connect whatever stripes you want. Okay, so we have something like this. It look weird, but don't be afraid. It will be fine, because right now we just made our designer like paper, and we can actually cut from this paper. You can use the dies, or you can use your trimmer and or guillotine, whatever you have. So just give me a second, I will cut this piece of paper to be in perfect size for our base. Okay, so I just cut out the size. Remember, you can find all dimensionals on my blog post with inches, centimeters, and even in imperial size, so for people from States. And I cut the layer, so as you can see, it's like a paper. And I can glue it to my base. So basically using the piercing tool or pokey tool, depends how people call it, but in Stampin' Up! Catalog you can find this tool as a piercing tool. So I'm just taking off my backing and I will use the Tombow. This is my favorite glue, silicone glue, make things so much easier, glue everything super fast. Fingers too, so just think about. And we can glue it to our base actually. Okay, looking good. So of course you can emboss some of the paper, you can stamp some stripes on this design. I just want to have this super simple, and I think I'm trying to make something like similar to this project I just love. So what more, I used lots of labels, frameless dies, and you have actually 7 dies in here, and this is the larger one, so it's not small, and this is the size of the larger die from the set. So I cut one layer from Vellum and one layer from Very Vanilla, and I hit emboss on this layer. But today I want to just very quickly demonstrate how you can use and decorate this card, finish this card with the same stamp set. So let's go back to our cards and let's check how they look with. So okay, I prepare this layer. I already adhere the copper so you can see both cards, but with old olive only it look like this, with stamping with look like this. Okay, so you can also see this on this card, so I think it's more beautiful, so more flourish. And you can also use just this layer, so I will add probably small sentiment here or here on the paper, and we use Archival Black and watercolor pencils with blend. So yeah, I hope you feel inspired a little bit, and on the end I will show you how to add glue. So I'm using the Tombow, but I add glue only, of course, on the vellum, but only on this piece of vellum when actually I adhere the Very Vanilla cardstock, sorry. So nobody will see this signs of glue when we glue it to our card. So actually this is the end. Thank you very much for your time. and I hope you like today's tutorial. If you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. Support my work with Stampin' Up. You can find the host code for March in the description below, and I'm open for any requests for technique videos or just some theme or maybe using some product from Stampin' Up. So just give me know in the comment below. Thank you very much for your time. Bye.